How to get a girlfriend if you are ugly. Have you ever seen an attractive guy with a nice looking girlfriend and ever wonder, how did he get her? Well, my name is Chris Arnett, and I'm here to show you how to get a girlfriend even if you're ugly. And I'm sure you've seen it a million times before. The most beautiful woman you've ever seen in years on the arms of the ugliest, the nerdiest, or the oldest man you've probably ever seen in your life, right? I'm sure your first thought was, wow, that guy must be freaking rich. Filthy freaking rich. Well, maybe. And maybe not. Either way, that's probably not the whole story. You see, men and women become sexually aroused for different reasons. Men are visual and women are multi-sensory. That means their eyes, their ears, their sense of touch, their taste buds. Those are all other accesses into a woman's mind to turn her on. So if she sees a nice looking guy, that works. But if not, if you have the right conversation skills and the right way of touch, that will turn her on. See, men can get turned on by even a hint. Just a bare hint of naked flesh. I recall being in 6th grade living in Japan, and the National Geographics were my best friends. Women incorporate all of their senses, though, and feelings into their arousal. So even if the man isn't the most visually appealing, he could be just brilliant, as they say in England, brilliant, with a wicked sense of humor, and he probably could smell nice and taste like chocolate mousse, and yes, maybe even pays for dinner. But that's not always the option. One thing I used to use years ago was vanilla oil instead of colognes. I've had women follow me around the nightclubs until they found me. They said that they smelled this wonderful smell. And I had multiple women come up to me and ask me if I'm the one that smells so good, because it triggers in their minds what I learned. It triggers memories of childhood, of baking with their mothers. It triggers, women love cookies and cakes. It triggers those types of feelings within them. And that's another access into their minds. But one thing you can guarantee, getting back on point, he has admitted to goals outside getting that woman into bed. Women, you see, look at the whole package, or at least aspects of the package that you don't. While men see a beautiful woman and they're physically capable of having sex with her in a matter of seconds and probably able to finish not long after that. With most guys, they come too fast. This is part of the reason Playboy has remained one of the most successful publications in American history, in fact, and why Playgirl tanked when gay men got their own porn. But women, however, need to have other senses satisfied. A good conversation is as erotic to a woman as her low-cut blouse is to you, my friend. This brings me to the next point. To a woman, sex and emotion are not mutually exclusive. A woman has to feel an emotional connection to her partner in order to enjoy the sex. This does not mean that women cannot have casual sex or whatever. It simply means that there must be an understanding of mutual respect between partners for a woman to be satisfied. All it requires is for the man to be aware of the fact that there is a living, breathing, responsive human being under him. That's why I teach my course, How to Make a Woman Come. But stated as such, that may be obvious, but it's often quite overlooked. A lot of guys, they get in bed, they do the old in and out. Just ram it. And the poor girl, I feel sorry for women out there. I've ran into so many women who are not getting sexually satisfied in my life. See, while you're thinking, don't come, don't come, don't come, don't come. Oh God, don't come. She is feeling every moment of the process and evaluating it. Yes, she is evaluating you. If you're ignoring her while you're inside of her, she can sense it. It's pretty obvious. Nothing to sense. You're over there just ramming it away. And some girls can see it as a form of rejection or a form of cheapness. They feel cheap afterwards. And this will not make her want to have sex with you again. And I've seen that time and time again with the online dating community. These fellows called pickup artists, who have not learned how to please a woman in bed. They go out every weekend to hopefully luck up on a girl to have sex with them, but then they can't keep the girl to them because they don't know how to sexually satisfy them. So there you go. If the ugly slash nerdy slash old guy can get a nice looking girlfriend, and I mean a nice looking girlfriend, and make her come, then by all means, you should be able to get the cute girl that you saw in the nightclub. As long as you have sexual confidence, as long as you know how to package yourself in the right way to attract her attention, have the right confidence, the right self-esteem, know how to dress, you're a good dancer. These are all the skills that I teach in my courses, okay? But basically, you want to appeal to her senses. And of course, you can throw in some old Barry White for us old guys. But seriously, if you want to learn the skills that you need in order to attract and get a girlfriend, and I do teach how to get a girlfriend even if you are ugly, then I want you to click the link below in the description box, okay? And I'll see you inside my course.